Hey guys, happy Friday. So I just got a very good question about what will change in terms of machinery and technology over the next, say, decade when it comes to line marking or line striping. Well, I've just responded to this one on YouTube. I actually don't think there's going to be a change. Not at least in terms of machinery. Now, there is a company here in the UK called WJ. They use a line marking machine with a printer on the back and it prints thermoplastic. What's great about this is it means they can literally drive along the road and it like fires thermoplastic pellets onto the ground, and I've seen it do arrows and text. The benefit of this means that you're not going to need as many operators. You're not actually going to need to get out of the lorry to do it. So it's going to speed up installation to a degree. You're still going to have to, obviously, it's all heated as it's driving, but you're not going to have to get out and manually install. Now, I think that's great when it comes to highways, but you're not going to get into an area like this or a car park or a warehouse yard, anything like that. You're still going to need to prime if you're on concrete, so it won't really work for that either. But you could use an MMA equivalent with a printer as opposed to thermoplastic. So I think in terms of technological changes for machinery, there really won't be a great deal in the next decade. Maybe we'll see a few more of these printers coming out for the roads, and they'll expand across the US as well and across Europe. So I think that might change. But apart from that, I actually don't think there's an issue with machinery, not including Titan. There's definitely an issue there. But otherwise, there's no real machinery issue. Instead, I think the technological change will come in the form of paint. The reason I think that is because certainly here in the UK, one of the major focuses is on your carbon emissions. Now, when you're producing paints like this, they're quite high in carbon emissions. The biggest problem though, and certainly for the US as well, and Australia and Canada, is when you use acrylics like these, they only last 24 months tops. After that, they need refreshing, they need renewing. That means more emissions, more time, more money. And of course, everybody in every industry is always looking to get a better ROI, increase that return and not have to line mark as often. And so I think the real changes are going to come in paint materials as opposed to machinery, and these will become far more durable while also lowering their carbon emissions. I predict over the next decade, that's going to be the most important thing we talk about when we're line striping, is the carbon emission or offset. Anyway, these products, by the way, from Gavico, I've just filmed another little video. I've got another pallet just arrived just in there. We're completely free of charge. Gavico have sent us the better part of 20 grand's worth of paint completely free, and I am super grateful for that one. See you guys next week.